betrayals so deep and so destructive that forgiveness doesn't bring healing, it merely reopens the wound within relationships. Whether they're romantic, platonic, or even rooted in family ties, not every betrayal warrants a second chance. The Stoics taught us not to suppress our emotions, but to master them. Not to see life as we wish it were, but as it truly is. In this video, we're going to delve into 5 betrayals within relationships that should never be forgiven, along with the Stoic reasoning behind why quietly walking away is sometimes the most intelligent path forward. Let's begin. Number 1. They use your vulnerabilities against you. You placed your trust in them. You revealed your past, your pain, your insecurities. And instead of handling those revelations with compassion, they turned your words into weapons, tools of manipulation and humiliation. They throw your traumas into arguments just to gain the upper hand. They ridicule your fears, dreams, or struggles when you're at your most open. In private, they act kind, yet in public, they expose what you shared in confidence. Epictetus taught that we must protect both our peace and our dignity. When someone misuses your trust, they don't just hurt you emotionally, they violate the sacred trust you placed in them. This isn't a one-time mistake, it's a calculated act. Withdraw not with anger, but with clarity. You don't need to defend yourself. What you need is distance. A wise man remains indifferent to the opinion of fools. Epictetus. Number 2. They sabotage you quietly. You sense something's wrong. Eventually, you discover they've been speaking behind your back, planting doubts and leading others to question your loyalty, your intentions, and your character. They greet you with smiles, but speak about you with malice. They covertly compete with you, secretly wishing for your failure. When confronted, they shift the blame to protect their own image. This isn't just personal, it's strategic. It's not a misstep, it's a pattern. Stoicism teaches that a reputation built on lies is not worth defending. Anyone who thrives while you suffer does not belong at your table. Don't plead for clarity. Don't run after explanations. Walk away silently. Allow their mask to fall without your help. Don't waste your energy arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Number 3. They continually violate your boundaries. You said no. You were clear. And still, they pushed, testing your limits, making you feel guilty simply for needing space, time, or autonomy. They show up without notice, intrude on matters you've marked as private, and pressure you into choices you've already turned down. They dismiss your boundaries as overreactions or label you as too sensitive. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that our mind is our kingdom. A person who disrespects your boundaries repeatedly isn't confused. They're counting on your silence. Boundaries are not gentle requests, they are firm standards. When someone crosses them again and again, what they're really crossing is you. There's no need to argue or shout, simply revoke their access. Peace holds more power than any explanation. He who angers you, conquers you. Elizabeth Kenny, a modern echo of Stoic control. Number 4. They belittle you to feel superior. This betrayal often comes in disguise, masked as advice, humor, or tough love. But in truth, they're threatened by your potential, so they chip away at your confidence. They compare you to others to make you feel inadequate. They cloak their criticisms in jokes or dress up their envy as concern. They feel the need to outshine your accomplishments, downplaying your success to elevate themselves. Aurelius taught us that self-worth must come from within, not through comparison. When someone has to make you feel small just to feel big, they aren't empowering you, they're feeding their ego. This is emotional erosion. Left unchecked, it will gradually destroy your self-esteem and sense of identity. Don't stoop to their level. Don't return their energy. Detach. Protect your light. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. Number 5. They leave you the moment you're no longer useful. They were there when you were winning, but when you stumbled, when you were lost, low, or vulnerable, they disappeared. They vanish when you're struggling, yet reappear once your circumstances improve. They reach out only when they need something. Their support is conditional. Seneca warned us to pay attention, not to what people say, but to what they do. True loyalty doesn't reveal itself when life is easy. It shows up when you have nothing to offer. A fair-weather friend is not truly a friend. They are a user cloaked in false loyalty. You don't need to call them out. You don't need to ask why. Let your absence become the boundary. Cut ties with dignity and never return to what left you when you were down. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Seneca. Some betrayals are not meant to be forgiven, not because you are bitter, but because you are wise. The Stoic way isn't about drama, it's about clarity, calm, and guarding the fortress within. Your silence does not equal weakness, it is evidence of mastery. Let them wonder why you left, but never let them return. And once someone has shown you who they truly are, believe them. If this video spoke to your experiences, if you faced any of these betrayals, remember this: you don't need closure from them. You need clarity within. And always remember, forgiveness may be divine, but distance, that is discipline. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.